My thoughts on
Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Pokemon Sword and Shit is what they should have called this game because it looks like they made it in a goddamn week.
This game fucking sucks. Haha, yes. It's about time I talked about this. What's up, guys? It's your boy Asta, back at it again with another banger. Yeah, it's been a while. Now I know I'm a little late to the party, sir. But I just kind of want to talk about my thoughts on this game, I guess. A review, if you will. This will be my first time actually reviewing something other than a garbage mobile game, so please don't go AWOL in the comments. Pokemon! You know what it is. Your grandma probably knows what it is. Even your dog may have an idea what it is. Listen, I've been a huge Pokemon fan since I was 4 years old. I'm not a Pokemon fan anymore. Sword and Shield really changes a man. I had the games, cards, plushies, movies, bootleg action figures. You probably understand what I mean by huge fan. Heck, I even did Pokemon roleplay when Google Plus was a thing. Oh, and I did Pokemon videos before I even started this channel. Guys, I'm Oscar Moran. And you're watching a video from my channel. No shit. It would be a great idea to make more stuff like they did in Pokemon Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire if you played the game. Like they would add the Survivor thing, the tower, and more stuff. But I was thinking of some other Mega Evolutions that I love too, and that would be Mega Xerneas. What? Really, I'm not the kind of guy who would just hate on games, except for these fucking atrocities. So it was a little hard for me to talk smack about Pokemon, considering I basically grew up with the franchise. By this point, you already know that these games became mildly controversial because of its many problems. So of course I will talk about my experience, and maybe some good things about it too. As we go back from the good old days of Gen 4 and 5, it was amazing how it presented itself with a mixture of 3D environments with 2D sprites. And even looking back, it still looks great. Then, there was word on a whole entire mainline game that was focused on being 3D. I remember being excited knowing that we would see a full-fledged Pokemon game in 3D. Then we saw it again in Auras, and again in Sun and Moon, and again in Ultra Sun and Moon, and again in Let's Go. Jesus, this is getting annoying. And you know, we see it again in Sword and Shield, but this time, man, does it look bland. The Pokemon models this time seem kinda lifeless with that new shading. Why did they need to go from Pokemon Go models to this atrocity? In fact, the whole game kind of feels depressing. I mean, just look at how empty the wild areas look. There's nothing that really makes it stand out. An open world region does sound pretty cool, but here? Nah man, it's just kinda lame. I will admit though, a lot of the new Pokemon designs in Gen 8 are really good looking. You got Cinderace, Corviknight, Dracovish, Centiskorch, Grimmsnarl, and Dragapult. Those are just a few to name, but there are also Pokemon like Obstagoon, Mr. Rime, and Surfetch'd, which are also cool considering they are evolutions of Pokemon from different regions. We haven't seen that ever since Sinnoh, so it was great of Game Freak to bring back something like this. I've been a big fan of regional variants too, ever since it was introduced in Alola, and we have some good ones here such as the Ponyta line, Weezing, the Slowpoke line, freaking Bird Trio, with Articuno being my favorite, Stunfisk, Darumaka line, and these guys. I don't really care for Gigantamax forms. They feel more like glorified Mega Evolutions mixed with Z moves, but I do like Pikachu's G-Max form since it's kinda reminiscent of its old design, so that's kinda cool I guess. Now before I get into this, no, I am not one of those people who are like, bring back National Dex! No, just no, okay? I just personally think sacrificing the National Dex was very cold and unforgiving. Supposedly, it was to make animations more better. Better my ass.
Meanwhile!
We actually love money, so we'll do something opposite of what the fans want and go for something common.
Your line ends here, National Dex. We need a sacrifice, therefore, your existence is no longer required. I shall bring about a world of pain.
Let's see how the fans reacted towards that business decision.
I'm sorry, but I truly feel bad for those who wanted their favorite Pokemon in the game, and then find out later that they can't get them because of this. Over time, they did eventually add 200 more Pokemon within the launch of the expansion pass, which was great. The problem is, it should have been included in the beginning. Heck, not even Pokemon Sun and Moon had this issue. Sure, it doesn't have the National Dex, but you could literally have every single Pokemon from Gen 1 to 7. Shame on you, Game Freak. Shame on you. Ever since Pokemon entered the 6th generation, it's been a well-known fact that the stories that play into these mainline games aren't really as great as they were before. Out of all of them, I feel like Sword and Shield had one of the weakest stories. Alright, since it's so bland, I'll just make it quick and highlight the important stuff. Child abandonment. Get your starter. Go to Babe's Lab. Completely ignore motherfucker cunt Leon. Discover underwhelming open world. Sometimes frustrating Dynamax battles. I'll be honest, I found Dynamax battles to be pretty fun. Use only the starter for the entire game because he's awesome. Team Yell exists, apparently. Claim the 8 gym badges while you listen to this banger. Something bad happens for some reason. Oh haha, I think I'm gonna bring back chaos because I want to. Beat the dumbass. Motherfucker cunt Leon tries to use a Pokeball, trying to be a Chad, obviously failing. Doggos come to save the day. Go to the Pokemon League. Win. I mean, it's pretty simple and straightforward, and very easy. I say it's easy because all I did was grind 10 levels each time I beat a gym leader, with the very exploitable new mechanic, EXP Candy. Oh yeah, for some reason, the post-game exists. It's so stupid and dull that I forbore. So, once you meet up with Hop, again in the Slumbering World, you encounter these 2 gentlemen, Sir Needs a Haircut and Mr. Erection. They want the whole world to know that a lame mechanic exists. So what do? Force Pokemon to become huge. Sounds like a fetish to me. After you finish that, you find out that there is an imposter among us. You go catch Doggo, and that's it. Have fun completing the Pokédex now. Also, the Battle Tower is a thing. Mantine surfing is better. You would think that the game would end there, but for some reason, Game Freak released a small direct for their upcoming games, and a suspicious announcement occurred. I wonder what it could be, even though I already mentioned it in the video. In January 9th of 2020, Game Freak had a Pokemon Presents, and we really didn't see that much. There was literally like 2 things shown. For the first time ever, Game Freak finally entered the world of DLC with a revealing trailer for the Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra Expansion Pass. More content? Wow! This was a pretty big deal. Usually, you would get a 3rd version of the same game with minor changes to make the game more feel definitive, but I was really surprised that the Pokemon Company went with this approach. Then it came out, and oh my god, I was legitimately excited to play it. The Isle of Armor felt nice, I gotta say. It gave me a Hoenn mixed with a Lola vibe to it, and Clara's so damn hot!
Damn!
Such a beautiful sight to behold. I wasn't really interested in a lot of the rivals in the game, except for Hop. But I do love me some Clara. Not sure what I have to say for Speedwagon though. I don't have shield, so I don't care. Kubfu is the cutest thing in the world and I must protect it. I genuinely thought it was really adorable of those moments of training Kubfu just so it can evolve into Urshifu. It was pretty heartwarming, not gonna lie. Am I the only one who found Mustard's final battle difficult? Surprisingly, he actually felt like he was a challenge. Look at this smug motherfucker. And the rest of the island is cool, I guess. Crown Tundra. Definitely felt some Unova and Sinnoh vibes. I don't know. The Crown Tundra felt a bit underwhelming. Except for the epic father figure Peony. His character is so damn cheesy and I love it. He's trying to discover legendary Pokemon in Galar, and more about Calyrex. Having Calyrex fully possess Peony is something that will forever haunt me. But it was kinda cute how he was using telepathy to speak. I hate his fusion battle though. That thing was a pain to catch. I think I fainted like 20 times on this guy, even with level 100s. The Galarian Birds quest was pretty cool too. Going to different wild areas to go and catch them was pretty nice. Fuck you Galarian Zapdos. The Reggie quest on the other hand, It sucked. Back then, it was hard to try and figure out how to enter their caves. Here, nah, you just step on these circles and that's it. Here's that lame remix you ordered. Regardless, both wild areas were actually kind of fun to play. I thought a lot of the cutscenes in the expansion pass were cool too. It makes me a little hopeful of what Game Freak has next in store. Actually, I'm lying. I'm not interested in Legends Arceus. So, I guess now's a good time to go over my overall thoughts on Pokemon Sword and Shield. Honestly, I had a good time with the game. I tried to enjoy the game as much as I can, and I gotta say, I think Galar's alright. The story might not be as great, but even so, I almost felt sad of the thought of finishing it. The gym leaders were cool, the new Pokemon were awesome, and like I said before, Dynamax is alright. The game introduced a lot of unique mechanics and other stuff that makes the experience much more enjoyable. Though I really love the trainer customization in this game. There's just so much stuff that you can put on your character to make it the way you want it to be. Pokemon Camp was also really fun, making some curry and then playing with your Pokemon. It felt like a bonding moment with your team. Oh, yeah, come on. Yeah, let's do this. Oh yeah, come on. You can even walk with your Pokemon in the wild areas. Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra only. Although the thing that sucks is that not all Pokemon have the same speed. Come on, Mudkip. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Come on. You got this. There you go, little buddy. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. I'd give Pokemon Sword and Shield It ain't really the cream of all Pokemon games, but it's just enough to satisfy you. Until then, Diamond and Pearl remix come out, am I right? You know, instead of playing some Pokemon, y'all should try a real game. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, baby! Oh yeah,
Ooh,
Game of the Year 2021.
Fuck yeah.
Best game. Muito real. Before we go, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Samuro. He's the one who did all my OC sprites. If it wasn't for him, I would have still been using my cringe ones. Please give him a follow on Twitter. He's a great guy. Link in bio. Well, I guess that's all, folks. I know this video took me a while to make, but I promise you guys, I will continue to make more videos in the future. Until then, I'll see you guys